Welcome to another Bake Off inspired video. This is actually taken from the Japanese week, however I'm slightly tweaking it because they made crepes on the actual show, but I am going to make my own crepes. They're just not going to be Japanese style, if you see what I mean, because it's just too difficult finding the ingredients for them. So I've managed to find an easy crepe recipe which makes 4 crepes, which I'm sure I will devour. So I'm going to crack on and make them. So I need plain flour, eggs, caster sugar, salt, milk and butter by the looks of this for now. So I'll be back in a moment when I've weighed it all out. So I've put 125 grams of flour into my mixing bowl. To that it says to add 2 large eggs. Now I only have medium eggs, so I'm going to try and just put 2 in to start with. If I think it needs a 3rd egg, I will put a 3rd egg in. So I have allowed myself 3 eggs, but I'm only going to use 2. I also put 1 tablespoon of caster sugar in here, as well as 1/4 teaspoon of salt, because that's what it says you need. Oops. And I've got 360 millilitres of milk, which is in this jug. So what it says to create a well with flour, then add the eggs. So I'm going to make a little well in the middle of my flour. And I'm going to add my eggs. So I've got 2 eggs to put in here to start with. One wonderful egg. 2 wonderful eggs. And you're slowly whisking them into the flour. Whisking, whisk, whisk, whisk. Whisk. Slowly whisking them. If it looks too dry, I will add a 3rd egg. And then what? Add sugar and salt and stir until combined. Okay, adding that. It's all stuck in the whisk. Probably not very normal, but hey ho. Come on, come out the whisk. Back in a moment. Gradually add the milk. I'm not sure if I can show you this process, but I'm going to basically pour this gradually into there and keep whisking until it combines. So I will show you the mixture once it's combined, but I will also show you it now. This is the mixture at the moment, so obviously I've just managed to get most of it off the whisk. That's how it looks at the moment, and then I'm going to gradually add milk and give it a whisk. So that is currently my mixture. It says to leave it for 15 to 20 minutes until it's bubbly on top. So I will leave that and then we'll go ahead and cook. So I've transferred my mixture into a jug and I've managed to get myself a pan out so that I can start doing the frying bit. The batter doesn't have many bubbles in it. There were a few bubbles before I poured it into the jug, so I'm going to go with it. I just need to get the butter out of the fridge, melt it in the pan, and then we'll cook some crepes. So I've put what I would assume is a tablespoon into my... It's actually a frying pan. It says skillet. I'm not sure what a skillet is, but it's basically like doing pancakes. So I'm going to let the butter melt and then we're going to crack on with some crepes. And I'm going to get a plate ready. Butter is starting to melt. It then says add about 60 ml at a time into the pan and swirling it. So you basically do it like you would with pancakes. So once this butter has completely melted, I will put a dollop of mixture in and then we will start cooking. So fingers crossed that, you know, we get some success with crepes. and then I will continue when they are made. I don't know how many this is actually going to make. It says it does 4, but I think I'm going to make more than 4. We'll see. But yeah, fingers crossed. Okay, so after having to put a load more butter in the bottom of the pan, this is my nice looking crepe. The others are okay-ish. The one underneath that one's not the best. And then there were a few that just completely got stuck to the pan. So that is my finished crepe frying. And I'm going to put some things on the top and then it'll be munch time. Apologies for the lighting. It's a dark and gloomy day. But in reflection to the crepes, they are amazing and delicious. So if you are interested, I will make sure that the recipe is down below, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. See you soon.